Salute, salute, salute to the troops, guys. Salute, salute, salute. We is in here with a behind the scenes sauce for the day. Kick.com/exotic lifestyle, guys. If y'all didn't know, we finna bring y'all some sauce the Tennessee way. So if y'all can see in the topic, the most expensive NFL facility is right here in Tennessee, Nashville, Cashville. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Facebook, y'all is gonna be behind the scenes. And go to kick.com to see the live stream. Will be up shortly. Salute, salute, salute to the troops, guys. Y'all already know what it is. Now let's get to it. The sauce for the day. The most expensive NFL facility ever built. The new Nissan Stadium. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
Today, we're diving into the most expensive NFL stadium build in American history. Nashville's new Nissan Stadium, $2.1 billion, the largest public stadium subsidy ever approved in the United States, and already rising from the Cumberland River. Steel topped out in November 2025. The ETFE roof is going in now, and the clock is ticking toward a 2027 opening. Let's get started. History and context. To understand why Nashville is spending $2.1 billion on a stadium, you first have to understand what it's replacing and why upgrading the existing facility was never a real option. The original Nissan Stadium, known for most of its life as Adelphia Coliseum,
2027.
then LP Field, opened in 1999 on the west bank of the Cumberland River.
Let's catch up. Timestamp.
Built to lure the Houston Oilers to Nashville, the
R.I.P. Steve McNair. Let's go, let's go.
franchise relocated in 1997 and rebranded as the Tennessee Titans. The stadium cost approximately $292 million to construct and seat 69,143 fans. For its first decade, the open-air concrete bowl served its purpose. The Titans reached Super Bowl 34 in 2000, losing to the St. Louis Rams by a single yard on the final play. But the cracks, both literal and financial, emerged quickly. The stadium's 1997 lease placed the burden of all capital improvements squarely on Metro Nashville. As the building aged, those costs escalated sharply. By the early 2020s, the situation had become untenable. In 2022, Metro Nashville commissioned an independent assessment from Venue Solutions Group.
That's how we know 2030
the existing
Super Bowl
facility through the end of its lease in 2039 would cost between $1.75 billion and $1.95 billion. And even then, the building would remain structurally obsolete, lacking premium seating, climate control, and the multi-use flexibility modern NFL venues require. The math pointed in one direction. A new stadium was cheaper than keeping the old one alive. Nashville's climate added urgency. In February 2025, the city recorded a daytime low of -4 degrees Celsius. An open-air concrete bowl cannot host Super Bowls, Final Fours, or year-round concerts in those conditions.
That's why they got the new stadium to host the Super Bowl.
The problem: the financial case against the old Nissan Stadium was compelling, but the political case was harder to make. A $2.1 billion price tag
made
with
them come out the woodworks and made it
in public funds required Metro Council approval, state government supports, and years of negotiation. The funding structure that emerged is the most complex in NFL stadium history. Metro Nashville committed $760 million, financed through revenue bonds repaid by a 1% increase in Davidson County's hotel occupancy tax, in-stadium sales tax, and a pre-existing $3 ticket surcharge. The state of Tennessee contributed $500 million. The Titans and the NFL are responsible for the remaining $840 million. And critically, every dollar of cost overrun beyond the $2.1 billion baseline. That overrun clause is increasingly relevant. Tariffs introduced under the Trump administration on imported steel and materials have added significant budget pressure, with cost overruns already estimated to exceed $135 million. The Titans absorb every cent of that exposure. a provision Metro Nashville insisted upon before the April 2023 council vote approved the financial plan. The project also carries a darker footnote. In July 2025, construction was briefly halted after a noose was discovered on the job site, prompting an immediate police investigation and mandatory anti-bias training across the entire Tennessee Builders Alliance workforce before work resumed. The plan. The new Nissan Stadium is being built on the east side of the existing facility on land previously occupied by parking lots along the Cumberland River. Once the new venue opens in 2027, the original stadium, only 90 feet away, will be demolished using a mechanical crunching arm rather than a traditional implosion. Given the proximity of the two structures, the new building covers 1.8 million square feet across 4 seating tiers and is designed by Manica Architecture, the same firm behind Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas and the renovation of Wembley Stadium. TVS serves as architect of record with EOA as associate architect. The Tennessee Builders Alliance broke ground in February 2024, excavating 400,000 cubic yards of dirt to level the slope site before erecting 12,400 structural steel beams totaling 18,000 tons and pouring approximately 98,000 cubic yards of concrete. The structural steel topped out in November 2025, and ETFE roof installation commenced immediately afterward. The roof is a cable-stayed design. 50 ring beam boxes support cables that stretch across the stadium span, with a series of internal posts providing intermediate support. The cladding material is ethylene tetrafluoroethylene, the same translucent lightweight polymer used at SoFi Stadium and Allegiant Stadium. ETFE allows natural daylight to flood the interior while providing complete weather protection and dramatically reducing structural load compared to glass or metal alternatives. The roof is permanent, not retractable, and will make the venue fully enclosed and climate-controlled year-round. The seating bowl drop fans 38% closer to the field on average compared to the old stadium, a deliberate design priority that the Titans emphasize above raw capacity numbers. Despite seating 60,000, roughly 9,000 fewer than the current facility, the bowl is engineered so that even the least expensive upper-tier seats deliver a genuinely proximate game day experience. The premium offering is extensive. The stadium will include 130 suites, 124 of which were already sold before construction was complete, alongside an all-inclusive club, premier seat sections between the 15-yard lines with dedicated entrances and flat-panel TVs, and a dedicated fan section called the Mosh Pit, which sold out entirely. The concourse experience has been rebuilt from the ground up. 44 escalators replaced the current stadium's 4, bathrooms have been doubled, and food and beverage offerings have nearly tripled in variety. The stadium's signature interior feature is the Ring of Fire, a ribbon-style LED display 13 feet high and 2,275 feet wide, encircling the upper bowl. Manufactured by Daktronics, combined with 4 main video boards and a 50,000 square foot total LED system, it creates one of the most immersive screen environments in professional football. On the exterior, 360-degree outdoor terraces wrap the full circumference of the building, offering panoramic views of the Nashville skyline and the Cumberland River. The largest terrace on the upper concourse covers nearly 60,000 square feet, giving general admission ticket holders a premium outdoor experience that most NFL venues reserve for premium seating zones. A 12,000 square foot community space located directly off the main entry is permanently available Monday through Friday for local schools, job training programs, and civic events, a provision central to the community benefits agreement negotiated alongside the stadium lease. It is one of the few elements of a $2.1 billion NFL venue designed explicitly to serve the neighborhood, regardless of whether a single ticket is ever sold. For a project that required $1.26 billion in public funding, that distinction matters, and it reflects how deliberately the Titans and Metro Nashville structured this deal to deliver community value alongside commercial return. Timeline and financials. Construction began in February 2024 and remains on schedule for completion in February 2027, giving the Titans months of runway before the 2027 NFL season to host concerts and major events in the new building. The project reached structural topping out in November 2025. ETFE roof installation is underway. Glass curtain wall installation began in September 2025, with the venue targeting full weatherproof enclosure by fall 2026. works. Interior finishing, flooring, seating, concessions, AV systems will then accelerate toward the February 2027 handover. The financial case extends well beyond game days. An enclosed, climate-controlled venue capable of hosting Super Bowls, college football playoff national championships, Final Fours, WrestleMania, and year-round concerts dramatically expands Nashville's event calendar, something the open-air stadium made impossible. The new building also anchors Nashville's broader East Bank regeneration program, a 300-acre riverfront development transforming the land freed by demolishing the current stadium into mixed-income housing, green space, and retail. The project is targeting LEED Gold certification. A 400,000-gallon rainwater cistern collects roof runoff for HVAC, toilet flushing, and irrigation. 90% of construction waste is being recycled. At peak, 1,800 workers were on site daily, with 18.5% of hours logged by residents of Nashville's Promise Zones, economically distressed communities that receive federal support.
That part, guys. And y'all heard it here live. Exotic Lifestyle said with a smile, guys. I had to bring y'all some Monday sauce, Tennessee Titan style. Let's go, tighten up. Salute, salute, salute to the troops, guys. There we go, there we go. I apologize. That was the sauce for the day. Salute, kick.com. And we ain't gonna go into that scene, guys. So appreciate y'all checking out the live. Like, share, and subscribe. YouTube page, Exotic Lifestyle 615. We will be coming hopefully with an interview. Hey, what up, Slim Alameen? Where you at, sir? Where you at? You probably still at work. So, hey, let's get on it. Let's get on it. The Slim and XO show coming soon, guys. Tighten up, you guys. Super Bowl 2030 is finna arrive. Let's get it. We out.